Friends, neighbors, fellow Canadians, let's talk about something that's been on my mind and maybe on yours too. It's about this feeling, this subtle shift in the air that makes us wonder, is the Canada we know and love changing? When we sing "O Canada, our home and native land," what does that phrase truly mean to us today? This isn't about pointing fingers or laying blame. This is a conversation, a heartfelt exploration of the evolving Canadian identity. For generations, we've prided ourselves on being a mosaic, not a melting pot, a country built on politeness, peacekeeping, and a profound respect for nature and each other. We're the land of Surrey, of Hockey Night, of vast, beautiful landscapes from coast to coast. This is the legacy we've inherited. But let's be honest, things feel different now. The conversations seem more divided, the cost of living is weighing heavily on families, and the dream of owning a home feels more distant than ever for so many young people. I hear stories every day from folks in small towns and big cities alike, a shared sense of uncertainty about the future. It's like we're navigating a new, unfamiliar map of our own country. Remember when our communities felt more connected? When you knew your neighbors and local businesses were the heart of the main street? Now it often feels like we're living in digital bubbles, more connected to screens than to the people next door. The rising costs of groceries, gas, and housing are not just numbers on a spreadsheet. They are real pressures that change how we live, how we interact, and how much time we have for our families and communities. These economic strains can fray the very social fabric that makes Canada Canada. And what about our national conversation? It feels more polarized than ever. We used to be known for our ability to find common ground, to debate respectfully and work towards a consensus. Now it seems like we're increasingly pushed into opposing camps. This isn't the Canada that built a nation on dialogue and compromise. We need to ask ourselves how we can recapture that spirit of unity where we can disagree on policy but still agree on our shared values as Canadians. How do we rebuild those bridges of understanding? Let's also talk about our relationship with the world. For so long, Canada was seen as a leader in diplomacy and a beacon of stability. We were the peacekeepers, the helpful fixers on the global stage. Are we still that country? Or are we facing new challenges that are redefining our place in the world? It's a complex question, and it's one that affects our national pride and our sense of who we are. This feeling of change isn't just about politics or economics. It's cultural. It's about the stories we tell ourselves, the symbols we rally around, and the shared experiences that bind us. Are we doing enough to celebrate the diverse histories that make up our country, from our Indigenous roots to the contributions of newcomers from every corner of the globe? Acknowledging our full history, the triumphs and the trials, is essential to understanding who we are now. So where do we go from here? This isn't a message of despair, it's a call to action. It is a call to remember what makes this country special and to actively work to preserve and strengthen it. It starts with us. It starts with looking up from our phones and talking to our neighbors. It starts with supporting local businesses, volunteering in our communities, and getting involved in local issues. It starts with teaching our children about the values of kindness, respect, and resilience that have always been at the core of the Canadian character. We need to engage in conversations, even the difficult ones, with an open heart and a willingness to listen. Instead of focusing on what divides us, let's seek out what unites us. Whether your family has been here for 10 generations or you just arrived last year, we all have a stake in this. We all want a Canada that is prosperous, safe, and full of opportunity for our children. This land is still our home. It's still a place of incredible beauty, immense potential, and good-hearted people. But a home is not just a structure. It's something you have to maintain, care for, and invest in. The Canada of tomorrow won't be built by politicians in Ottawa alone. It will be built by millions of us in our daily actions and choices. It will be built by our renewed commitment to each other. Let's not let the Canada we cherish become just a memory. Let's work together to build a future that honors our past while embracing the challenges ahead. Let's make sure that when we sing our home and native land, it rings with the same pride and promise for generations to come. Thank you so much for listening and for being part of this important conversation. If this resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more discussions like this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep talking.